R&B music has produced countless legendary artists whose voices defined eras and influenced generations. Unfortunately, many of these stars left us too soon, leaving behind legacies that continue to inspire. Here are some R&B stars who sadly passed away, but whose impact on the music industry remains timeless.
And I know myself, but I don't know nobody else has felt what I felt, did what I did, or been where I've been.
Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, made history in 1987 as the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, marking a significant milestone for women and Black artists in music. Her extraordinary career spanned decades, earning her a staggering 88 Billboard chart hits during the rock era. Among these were timeless classics like Respect, Chain of Fools, and I Say a Little Prayer, which cemented her as one of the most influential voices in music history. Franklin's accolades included 18 Grammy Awards, with a remarkable streak of winning Best Female R&B Vocal Performance for 8 consecutive years from 1968 to 1975. Her music was more than just entertainment. It became anthems for the civil rights and feminist movements, blending artistry with activism. She shaped the sound of soul and R&B, leaving a legacy that inspired countless artists across generations. On August 16, 2018, the world mourned the loss of this legendary artist when she passed away at 76 in Detroit, surrounded by loved ones. According to her family, the official cause of death was advanced pancreatic cancer of the neuroendocrine type, confirmed by her oncologist. Despite battling this illness privately, Franklin continued to show remarkable strength and grace in her final years, embodying the resilience that characterized her life and career. Aretha Franklin's influence endures, with her music still celebrated globally. Her powerful voice and timeless hits continue to inspire, and her role as a cultural icon remains significant. Franklin's legacy is one of musical brilliance, empowerment, and a lasting impact that transcends generations, solidifying her place as one of the greatest artists of all time. Otis Redding. Otis Redding, often called the King of Soul, was a monumental figure in the history of American popular music, known for his influence on soul, rhythm and blues, and the broader music industry. Drawing inspiration from gospel music, Redding's powerful, emotive singing style set a new standard and inspired many artists of the 60s. His contributions to soul music solidified his reputation as one of the greatest singer-songwriters of all time. Just before his untimely death, Redding co-wrote and recorded Sittin' On, The Dock of the Bay with guitarist Steve Cropper. The song, featuring a reflective and melancholic tone, became an instant classic and made history as the first posthumous single to reach #1 on both the Billboard Hot 100 and R&B charts. This achievement highlighted Redding's enduring impact even after his passing. Redding tragically died in a plane crash on December 10, 1967, at the age of 26, just as his career was reaching new heights. His death left a profound void in the world of music and was a devastating blow to Stax Records, the label that had helped launch his career. The subsequent release of the Dock of the Bay album became the first posthumous record to reach #1 on the UK Albums Chart, a testament to his lasting legacy.
Nobody else has felt what I felt, did what I did, or been where I've been, but have to defend myself.
Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston, one of the most celebrated voices in pop music history, was on the verge of a potential comeback when she tragically passed away on February 11, 2012, at the age of 48. Found unresponsive in her hotel room at the Beverly Hilton, Houston's death shocked the world on the eve of the 54th Annual Grammy Awards. Despite her struggles with addiction, she was an icon whose talent and influence resonated across generations, making her one of the best-selling artists of all time. During her career, Houston sold over 170 million albums, singles, and videos worldwide. Her unmatched vocal range and power earned her numerous accolades and a string of Billboard #1 hits in the 80s, such as Saving All My Love for You, How Will I Know, The Greatest Love of All, Where Do Broken Hearts Go, and I Want to Dance with Somebody, Who Loves Me. These songs not only defined the era, but also solidified her as a pop and R&B powerhouse. Houston's influence extended into film, most notably with the 1992 blockbuster The Bodyguard, which featured her unforgettable performance of I Will Always Love You. The film's soundtrack remains one of the top 10 best-selling albums of all time, further showcasing her cultural impact. Her ability to convey raw emotion through her voice made her a standout artist in a competitive industry. Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye, one of the most influential figures in soul and R&B music, achieved legendary status during his career, which spanned nearly 25 years. Signed to Motown Records, Gaye produced hit after hit, including classics like How Sweet It Is, To Be Loved by You,
All I really need is me, faith in me, family.
and Mercy, Mercy Me, The Ecology, showcasing his smooth voice and ability to address social issues through his music. His talent and versatility made him one of the defining artists of the Motown era. After leaving Motown, Gaye continued to thrive, evolving both musically and thematically. His work moved from the romantic ballads that first made him famous to more profound explorations of societal and personal struggles, as seen in his critically acclaimed albums What's Going On and Let's Get It On. Gaye's unique ability to fuse gospel, soul, and social consciousness left a lasting mark on the music world. Tragically, Marvin Gaye's life came to a shocking end on April 1st, 1984, just one day before his 45th birthday. In an event that stunned fans in the music industry, Gaye was shot and killed by his father, Marvin Gaye Sr., during a heated altercation at their family home. The circumstances of his death added a layer of tragedy to the loss of a musical genius whose contributions had shaped the landscape of soul and R&B. Singer Aaliyah. Aaliyah, a rising star in R&B and pop music, traveled to the Abaco Islands in the Bahamas in August 2001 to film the music video for her single Rock the Boat. At just 22 years old, she had already made a lasting impact on the music industry with hits like One in a Million and Try Again. However, her promising career and life were tragically cut short when, on August 25, 2001, the plane she boarded to return home crashed shortly after takeoff, killing her and 8 others on board. Reports later revealed that Aaliyah had expressed concerns about the safety of the plane before boarding, as it appeared to be overloaded. Investigations confirmed that the aircraft was significantly over its weight limit, contributing to the crash. Additionally, it was discovered that the pilot was not licensed to fly the plane and had traces of alcohol and substance in his system at the time of the accident. These alarming findings only deepened the tragedy surrounding her death. The loss of Aaliyah sent shockwaves through the music world. Her unique blend of soulful melodies, innovative sound, and effortless style had already cemented her status as a trendsetter and icon. Her influence extended beyond music to fashion and film, and her untimely death left fans and colleagues grieving the loss of a talent that had only just begun to reach its full potential.
Your time, got your heart.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, widely known as the King of Pop, was a global icon whose influence on music, dance, and pop culture remains unparalleled. On June 25, 2009, the world was stunned by the news of his death, which occurred at his Los Angeles home. Jackson's passing marked the end of an era, as he was one of the most significant and beloved entertainers of all time, with a career that spanned more than 4 decades. Jackson's death was ruled a homicide by the Los Angeles County coroner. The cause was determined to be acute propofol intoxication, combined with other sedatives administered by his personal physician, Dr. Conrad Murray, who had been treating Jackson for insomnia. Dr. Murray was later found guilty of involuntary manslaughter in 2011 for his role in Jackson's death, bringing a tragic end to the life of a man who had captivated audiences worldwide. Michael Jackson's impact extended beyond music. He revolutionized the music video format with groundbreaking works like Thriller, Beat It, and Billie Jean, while his signature dance moves, including the moonwalk, became cultural phenomena. With record-breaking albums such as Thriller, Bad, and Dangerous, Jackson set new standards in the music industry and became a defining figure of pop culture. Tupac Shakur. On September 13, 1996, rapper Tupac Shakur, known as Tupac, died 6 days after being shot multiple times in a drive by shooting on the Las Vegas Strip. The attack took place after he attended a Mike Tyson boxing match, leaving the hip-hop world shaken and devastated. Despite the high-profile nature of the crime, the identity of Tupac's killer remains unknown, and the case has become one of the most infamous unsolved mysteries in music history. Over the years, various theories and speculations have surrounded the circumstances of his death. There have been numerous claims and confessions, but none have led to concrete arrests or convictions. In recent years, law enforcement appeared to be closing in on a suspect after a confession brought renewed attention to the case. However, no arrests were made, and the investigation continues to be mired in uncertainty. Tupac Shakur was more than just a rapper. He was a cultural icon whose music, poetry, and activism addressed issues of social injustice, poverty, and racial inequality. His influence transcended music, making him a voice for a generation and a symbol of resistance. Songs like Changes, Dear Mama, and California Love remain relevant today, reflecting the depth of his artistry and the lasting impact of his legacy.
So I said, let's do this. I jumped out the rock and said, what's up? Some brothers put some, so I said.
Heavy. Dr. Dwight Arrington Myers, widely known as Heavy D, was a prominent Jamaican-American hip-hop artist, record producer, singer, and actor. He led the influential group Heavy D and the Boys, which gained considerable popularity in the U.S. throughout the 90s. The group released 5 successful albums, making a significant impact on the hip-hop scene with their distinctive style and energetic performances. Heavy D's final live appearance was at the 2011 BE Hip Hop Awards in Atlanta, showcasing his enduring talent and connection with fans. Tragically, he passed away on November 8, 2011, from a pulmonary embolism outside his home in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles. His death was a significant loss to the music industry, marking the end of a celebrated career. Known for his charismatic presence and influential contributions to hip-hop, Heavy D's music and performances left a lasting imprint. His work extended beyond music, encompassing acting and producing, further showcasing his versatility and impact on entertainment. Heavy D's legacy continues to be remembered through his contributions to hip-hop and his role in shaping the genre during its formative years. His influence remains evident in the music and culture he helped define, ensuring his place as a celebrated figure in the industry. Biggie, Christopher George Latore. Wallace, better known as the Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls, or simply Biggie, is regarded as one of the greatest hip-hop artists in history. Born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, Biggie made a monumental impact on the genre with his debut album, Ready to Die, in 1994, which significantly elevated the profile of East Coast hip-hop during a time when West Coast hip-hop was dominating the mainstream. Biggie's influence extended through his music, with a total of 5 album releases, including 4 that were issued posthumously. His work sold 13.4 million albums in the U.S., cementing his status as a major figure in hip-hop. Notorious B.I.G. was celebrated for his lyrical prowess and storytelling ability, winning accolades such as Rap Artist and Rap Single of the Year at the Billboard Music Awards in 1995. In 1997, during a radio interview, Biggie expressed concerns about his safety and mentioned having hired a security guard. Despite these precautions, he was tragically shot and killed on March 7, 1997, at the age of 24. His untimely death remains a significant loss to the music world.
And if your ass is a buster, 213 will regulate.
James Ingram. James Ingram, renowned for his soulful R&B hits and masterful songwriting, passed away on January 29, 2019, at the age of 66. His death was particularly shocking to fans and the music community. Ingram's career was marked by his powerful, emotive voice and memorable songs, such as Just Once and I Don't Have the Heart, which earned him widespread acclaim and 2 Grammy Awards. Ingram's contributions to music were recognized by many, including Recording Academy President Neil Portnow, who praised his rich voice and impactful songwriting in a statement to USA Today. His influence extended beyond his chart-topping hits, leaving a lasting legacy in the music industry. Ingram's presence was celebrated at various events, including the Urban Contemporary Awards in January 1983, where he was seen alongside Phoebe Snow. His artistry and the emotional depth of his music captured the hearts of many and remain a significant part of his enduring legacy. James Ingram's passing marked the end of a remarkable career, but his music continues to resonate with audiences, reflecting the profound impact he had on R&B and popular music. Natina Reed. Natina Reed, singer and actress, tragically passed away in October 2012 at the age of 32. She was struck by a vehicle while crossing the street in Atlanta and died at the scene. The driver of the vehicle was found not to be at fault, and no charges were filed. Reed gained fame as a member of the late 90s girl group Black, known for their top 10 hits 808 and Bring It All to Me. In addition to her music career, she appeared in the 2000 cheerleader comedy Bring It On, starring Kirsten Dunst. Reed's contributions to both music and film were celebrated before her untimely death, which was widely mourned in the entertainment community. Melvin Edmonds. Melvin Edmonds, co-founder of the R&B group After 7, along with his brother Kevon and friend Keith Mitchell, was instrumental in the group's success. Their self-titled debut album in 1988 went platinum, launching them into stardom. The group became well known during the 90s, with hits like Can't Stop, Ready or Not, and Heat of the Moment, which solidified their place in R&B history. In 2011, Edmonds suffered a stroke, leading to significant health challenges. Despite these difficulties, he made a remarkable recovery and rejoined After 7 in 2016 for their comeback album Timeless, which marked his return to the music scene. Edmonds' perseverance and passion for music shone through during his later years, as he continued to perform and reconnect with fans. Unfortunately, Melvin Edmonds passed away in 2019 at the age of 65. His death was a loss not only for his family and the group, but for fans who admired his smooth vocals and contributions to R&B. Edmonds' legacy lives on through the timeless music he helped create, leaving a lasting impact on the genre. Sean Levitt. Sean Levitt, a member of the successful 80s R&B trio Levitt, was part of a musical legacy as the son of Eddie Levitt, lead singer of the O'Jays. Alongside his brother Gerald Levitt and Mark Gordon, Sean achieved fame with hits like Casanova and The Big Throwdown, earning double awards at the 1988 Soul Train Music Awards. Levitt was celebrated for Best Single by a group or band and Album of the Year, marking the trio's significant impact on R&B music. However, Sean Levitt's life took a tragic turn. In 2008, at just 39 years old, he died while serving a jail sentence in Cleveland. He had been sentenced to 1 year and 10 months for failing to pay $89,025 in child support. His unexpected death occurred after he fell ill while incarcerated, casting a shadow over a career that had once been filled with promise and success. The Levitt family's contributions to R&B music are undeniable, yet Sean's passing serves as a reminder of the hardships he faced despite his musical heritage. His untimely death was a stark contrast to the glamour of his earlier success, leaving behind a complex legacy within the world of music. Tony Thompson. Tony Thompson, lead singer of the 90s R&B group High Five, achieved major success after the group signed to Jive Records in 1990. High Five's self-titled debut album went multi-platinum and featured hits like I Can't Wait, Another Minute and I Like the Way, The Kissin' Game, the latter topping the Billboard Hot 100. Their follow-up album in 1992, Keep It Going On, delivered more hits, including She's Playing Hard to Get and Quality Time, solidifying their place in the R&B scene. Following High Five's initial split, Thompson pursued a solo career and released Sexational in 1995. Despite moderate success, he eventually reunited with High Five in 2006, releasing The Return on his own In-Depth label. The reunion reflected Thompson's dedication to the music that had first brought him fame, even as the industry landscape shifted. Tragically, Tony Thompson's life was cut short at just 31 years old in June 2007. His body was discovered near an air conditioning unit outside an apartment complex in his hometown of Waco, Texas. Initially believed to be a case of substance misuse, an autopsy later revealed that Thompson died from toxic effects of chlorodifluoromethane, a refrigerant found in Freon, which he had inhaled. Thompson's death highlighted the struggles he faced after his early stardom. Despite the success and recognition he had achieved in his career, his passing was a somber reminder of the challenges that can follow fame, leaving a void in the R&B world and a lasting legacy marked by High Five's timeless hits.
Too many bosses cause divorces, and I don't take losses. Well, I play with the team.
Natalie Cole. Natalie Cole, daughter of the legendary Nat King Cole, established herself as a successful artist in her own right with a string of hits beginning in the 70s. Her debut single, This Will Be, topped the charts in 1975, quickly making her a standout in the music industry. Cole's momentum continued with hits like I've Got Love on My Mind in 1976, which reached number 5, and Our Love, which peaked at number 10 in 1978. Her soulful voice and ability to connect with listeners made her a cherished figure in R&B and pop music. Despite her success, Cole's personal life was marked by health challenges, particularly in her later years. After undergoing a kidney transplant in 2009, she was diagnosed with idiopathic pulmonary arterial hypertension, a rare lung disease that ultimately led to heart failure. This diagnosis came as a shock and was unrelated to the transplant. Cole continued to perform and record, showcasing her resilience and dedication to her craft despite her health battles. Her death on December 31st, 2015, at the age of 65, was met with widespread grief from fans and fellow artists who celebrated her contributions to music. Cole's passing marked the end of an era, yet her music continues to resonate, particularly her iconic performances of songs like Unforgettable, a duet with her father's recorded vocals that became one of her signature hits. Her legacy is defined not only by her chart success, but also by her ability to blend her father's timeless influence with her own unique sound. Natalie Cole's life and career were emblematic of perseverance and artistry. Her ability to carve out a space for herself in the music industry while carrying forward her father's legacy remains an inspiration. Even as she faced personal and health struggles, Cole's passion for music and her deep connection with her audience never wavered, leaving behind a lasting impact on the world of R&B and soul.
If I had wings, I would fly. Let me contemplate. I glance in the cut and I see my homie.
Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg, known for his smooth vocals that defined the G-Funk era, passed away in 2011 at the age of 41 due to complications from multiple strokes. His attorney, Mark Garagos, confirmed that the hip-hop star had battled significant health issues in his final years. Nate first suffered a stroke in 2007, which left him partially paralyzed, followed by a second stroke in 2008. Despite efforts to recover, his health continued to decline, leading to his untimely death. Nate Dogg, whose real name was Nathaniel Dwayne Hale, became a prominent figure in the 90s, with his voice frequently heard on iconic tracks within the West Coast hip-hop scene. He rose to mainstream fame through his collaboration with Warren G on the 1994 hit Regulate, a song that became an anthem and cemented Nate's status in hip-hop. His distinct blend of soulful melodies and rap vocals made him a sought-after collaborator, leading to multiple chart-topping hits and 4 Grammy nominations throughout his career. Nate Dogg's impact on the music industry extended beyond his solo work. His contributions as a featured artist on tracks by Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and Tupac, among others, helped define the sound of 90s hip-hop. His ability to deliver catchy hooks earned him the title of the King of the Chorus, making him an integral part of some of the genre's most memorable songs. Following his death, the hip-hop community took to social media to mourn the loss of a legend. Artists and fans alike expressed their condolences and shared memories of the music that Nate Dogg helped create. His legacy remains influential, with his voice still echoing in the timeless classics he contributed to during his prolific career. Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross was celebrated as one of the greatest soul balladeers of his time, known for his smooth and captivating voice that drew in millions of fans worldwide. Throughout his illustrious career, Vandross collaborated with iconic artists like David Bowie and Aretha Franklin, solidifying his status in the music industry. His career spanned several decades, during which he sold over 20 million albums globally. Vandross's debut solo album, Never Too Much, released in 1981, featured the hit title track that became a signature song for him. This album set the stage for a series of successful releases that showcased his talent for delivering soulful ballads and heartfelt love songs. His music resonated deeply with audiences, and he became known for hits like Here and Now, A House Is Not a Home, and So Amazing. In April 2003, Vandross suffered a debilitating stroke that left him in a coma for nearly 2 months. Despite this setback, he managed to release his final album, Dance With My Father, later that year. The album was a commercial and critical success, debuting at #1 on the Billboard 200. The title track, a heartfelt tribute to his late father, earned Vandross 4 Grammy Awards, including the prestigious Song of the Year. Tragically, Vandross never fully recovered from the stroke and passed away on July 1, 2005, at the age of 54. His death marked the end of an era in soul music, but his legacy lives on through his timeless songs and influence on countless artists. Vandross's music remains a staple in the world of R&B and soul, celebrated for its emotional depth, vocal brilliance, and enduring appeal. Harlem rapper Big L. Big L, born Lamont Coleman, was a highly influential figure in the Harlem rap scene. He began his career with the group 3 The Hard Way, but quickly gained recognition as a solo artist with his 1995 debut album, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous. The album featured tracks that highlighted his lyrical prowess and storytelling ability, solidifying his place in hip-hop. In 1998, Big L founded his independent label, Flamboyant Entertainment. Through this label, he released Ebonics, a track that became one of his most iconic songs. The track broke down street slang in a clever and insightful way, showcasing Big L's sharp wit and lyrical skill. His talent and potential as an artist were undeniable, and he was on the cusp of greater success. However, tragedy struck on February 15, 1999, when Big L was murdered in a drive by shooting at 45 West 139th Street in Harlem. He was shot 9 times in the face and chest, a crime that shocked the hip-hop community. The motive behind his murder remains unclear, though some theories suggest it may have been related to a dispute involving someone close to him. Following his death, his posthumous album, The Big Picture, was released in 2000. The album featured previously recorded verses and guest appearances from artists like Fat Joe and Tupac Shakur. The Big Picture was well received and went certified gold, cementing Big L's legacy as a hip-hop legend. Despite his untimely and violent death, his influence continues to resonate within the genre, inspiring generations of rappers who admire his intricate wordplay and vivid storytelling. Gerard Levert. Gerald Levert, known for his powerful voice and heartfelt R&B ballads, achieved major success as both a solo artist and a member of multiple groups. Before going solo, he was part of Levert, a group he formed with his brother Sean Levert and close friend Mark Gordon. Levert became one of the prominent R&B groups of the late 80s and early 90s, delivering hits like Casanova and Pop, 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 Goes My Mind. In addition to Levert, Gerald was a member of the supergroup LSG, alongside R&B icons Keith Sweat and Johnny Gill. LSG released the album Levert Sweat Jill in 1997, which featured the hit single My Body, showcasing Gerald's continued influence in the R&B genre. Gerald went solo in 1991 with the release of Private Line, which shot to #1 on the R&B charts, marking the start of his successful solo career. The following year, he teamed up with his father, Eddie Levert of the OJs, for the chart-topping duet Baby Hold On To Me. This father-son collaboration highlighted the deep musical legacy within the Levert family. Throughout the 90s and early 2000s, Gerald recorded a series of albums, continuing to captivate fans with his soulful voice and relatable lyrics. Unfortunately, Gerald's life was cut short when he passed away on November 10, 2006, at the age of 40. Gerald's passing was a significant loss for the music world, as he was a beloved figure in R&B whose contributions left a lasting impact on the genre.
Take care of me. Took so long to see me. All I really need.
Lisa Lopez. TLC, signed to LaFace Records in the early 90s, redefined the girl group genre by blending R&B with hip-hop in a way that resonated with the new generation. Consisting of Tianti Boz Watkins, Rosanda Thomas, and Lisa Left Eye Lopes, the group became iconic for their empowering lyrics, distinct style, and genre-defying sound. With their hits like Waterfalls, Creep, and No Scrubs, TLC became one of the best-selling female groups of all time, selling over 21 million albums in the United States alone. Their success in the 90s was unparalleled, particularly with their Crazy, Sexy Cool album, which achieved diamond certification and established TLC as superstars. The group's unique blend of socially conscious lyrics, catchy hooks, and bold personalities made them stand out. Tragically, the group faced a devastating loss when Lisa Left Eye Lopes died in a car crash on April 25, 2002, while on a spiritual retreat in Honduras. At just 30 years old, Lopes' sudden death shocked fans and the music industry alike. She was not only known for her dynamic presence in TLC, but also for her creative vision and activism. Her passing marked the end of an era for TLC and left a void in the music world, though her legacy continues to inspire. Scott LaRock. Scott LaRock, born Scott Sterling, was a crucial figure in the early hip-hop scene as a founding member of Boogie Down Productions with KRS-One. Before his music career, LaRock had a promising future, excelling in high school basketball and earning a business degree. His decision to dive into hip-hop led to the creation of BDP, whose debut album, Criminal Minded, in 1987, marked a significant moment in hip-hop, blending socially conscious lyrics with impactful beats. Tragically, just as BDP was on the verge of signing a major record deal with Warner Brothers and gaining national recognition, Scott LaRock died on August 31st, 1987 at the age of 25. He was killed while trying to mediate a dispute, a loss that shocked the hip-hop community and cut short a promising career. Despite his early death, LaRock's influence on hip-hop and his role in the development of BDP's groundbreaking sound remain significant. Rapper Mac Dre, a prominent underground rapper based in San Francisco, was killed on November 2, 2004 in Kansas City. The 34-year-old rapper, born Andre Hicks, was shot when a gunman fired into the van he was riding in, with another vehicle pulling up alongside and opening fire. Prior to his death, Dre had performed at a concert in Kansas City, Kansas. Known for his influential role in the Bay Area rap scene, Dre's murder shocked fans and the music community, and he was also linked to a gang of robbers according to police reports. Rapper Nipsey Hussle. In 2010, Nipsey Hussle, born Ermias Davidson Asghedom, founded the record label All Money In and released his 5th official mixtape, The Marathon. His 2013 mixtape, Crenshaw, gained significant attention when Hussle sold over 1,000 cassettes at $100 each, showcasing his innovative approach to music distribution. After his tragic death, the public learned more about Hussle's substantial contributions to community empowerment and charitable work, much of which had been low profile. Known for his gang affiliations, Hussle was fatally shot near his Los Angeles clothing store, where his impact on both music and his community was deeply felt. Eazy-E. Eazy-E was an influential American rapper and music producer, known for his significant role in the development of gangsta rap. He was a founding member of the pioneering rap group NWA, which was known for its explicit lyrics and portrayal of life in Compton, California. NWA's groundbreaking album, Straight Outta Compton, 1988, helped shape the direction of hip-hop. On February 24, 1995, Eazy-E was admitted to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles with a severe cough and was diagnosed with HIV/AIDS. He publicly announced his illness on March 16, 1995. Eazy-E died from complications of AIDS on March 26, 1995, just 1 month after his diagnosis, at the age of 30. 10 months following his death, his final album, Stiari White, Off the Streets of Muthafukin Compton, was released. Rapper Proof, whose real name was Deshaun Holton and who was a member of the rap group D12 and a close friend of Eminem, was tragically shot to death early on April 11, 2006, at a nightclub along 8 Mile Road. The news of Proof's death was confirmed by Dennis Dennehy, the publicist for D12's label, Interscope Records. The incident occurred in Detroit, and Proof's death was a significant loss to the hip-hop community. What do you think of these R&B stars? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Did you like this video? Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more entertaining videos. And do not forget to explore our other videos for more interesting stories and insights.